best thing about Portal as a franchise? I'm seriously asking that. What do you think? Is it Portal? They're cool, but no. Even though the game is called Portal. What about Aperture's technology? The jumping speed gel, portal gel, and just water? They're cool, but they're not as cool as Portal, so they're definitely not the coolest thing. Are you still guessing? Come on, guys. It's the amazing, hilarious, and amazing cores. Two amazings. That's how amazing they are. So today, I'll be covering my top 5 Portal cores. Not just Portal, Portal 2 and other Portal related things. Number 5 is GLaDOS. This sarcastic female AI was actually the main villain in Portal 1, and about the only person you had to talk to until the game's finale. After you defeated her in the climax of Portal 1, she then reappeared in Portal 2. Spoilers. All turned off for you people who don't like spoilers? Good. She then was reactivated when Wheatley stupidly put in the wrong password for the escape pod. Only this time, as you see here, her face was missing, which is all sorts of creepy. People think that a part of the Portal 1 GLaDOS is actually the Portal 2 GLaDOS's face. But the Portal 2 GLaDOS is literally the Portal 1 GLaDOS without the massive white reticle. Now, she's so sarcastic that when her body is put into a potato, well, her mind, she still has a sarcastic clap inhibitator. That's how sarcastic she is. But she's a sarcastic female AI, and who doesn't like a sarcastic female AI, especially in Portal? It's kind of nice that you figure out that she's actually Chel's mother put into a body of a giant murderous AI. But, you know, details. Number 4 is Space Core. Space Core makes his debut in Portal 2, unlike GLaDOS, who's not shown in the first game. In the first game, cores looked really stupid. Just trust me on that one. But Space Core was one of the 3 corrupted cores that needed to be hung on GLaDOS. Well, GLaDOS's body for Wheatley to be core transferred out of it. He was an absolute joy to carry around when I played the game, because all he talks about is space. Who doesn't love a little white ball with an awesome looking orange eye that just talks about space? I mean, really. And it really makes you happy to know that in the game's climax in Portal 2, he got to fulfill his dreams and got trapped in space with Wheatley. How happy can you get? Number 3 is Wheatley. Okay. You will struggle to find a more stupid and funny AI in any game or movie than Wheatley. You find out about halfway through the game that he was actually made for GLaDOS, and that he was built by the greatest minds of a generation with the sole purpose of creating the dumbest moron who ever lived. Sort of like a tumor for GLaDOS to slow her down. Although he is not seen in Portal 1, he does actually come from the era of Portal 1, even before that, because GLaDOS says when she's describing Wheatley that once they hung an intelligence dampening unit to her body, which was Wheatley. Seeing as in Portal 1 she had 4 different cores hanging on her and we had to destroy those in the Portal 1 boss battle, we could assume that in some part of her history Wheatley was hanging on her. But you know, history is weird. But he kind of gets what he deserves, being trapped in space forever after Chell and GLaDOS managed to open a portal to the moon, and he gets sucked away. A fitting end to a fitting villain/friend. Yeah. Number 2 is Virgil. Now this little guy did not make his debut in Portal 1 or Portal 2. He was actually one of the main characters in a free new storyline for Portal 2, a mod called Portal Stories Mel. It takes place when Cave Johnson was still in charge of Aperture Laboratories back in the 1940s. I think it's 1940s. Anyway. And Mel, who is a test subject, goes into the Aperture Science Relaxation Vault for a quick, refreshing nap. However, this is right at the point where GLaDOS becomes operational, and her short-term nap machine malfunctions, and she's not woken up, and stays there for many, many, many years, until she is finally woken up by Virgil. At first, even the subtitles say Cave Johnson is speaking to you. But you eventually figure out by Virgil's really bad impression that it's not Cave Johnson. But I really like the design of this core, that's why he's number 2. All the other cores are, well, most of the other cores are just white. This guy is very nice mixture of browns, light browns, dark browns and yellows, and a couple of white bits, and the realistic scratches all over his body. But the thing I find most interesting is his eye. If you paid close attention, you will see his eye is actually the logo of the old Aperture Laboratories. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, after he's helped Mel destroy Aegis, which is a presumed rogue AI, kind of like Portal Stories Mel version of GLaDOS, they go inside him to try and shut him down. However, early in the game, Aegis says that he's targeting 3 individuals. 1 biological, 2 mechanical. The 1 biological is obviously Mel, and 1 of the mechanical is Virgil. But it is never pronounced who the 3rd target was. So before they shut him down, Mel and Virgil hack into Aegis's computer, and they find out that Aegis was actually targeting GLaDOS. It turns out that Aegis was good all along. After GLaDOS became operational, Aegis was Aperture's last line of defense. kind of like the good version of GLaDOS, and he tried to completely flood Aperture Laboratory with deadly, toxic water to destroy GLaDOS. However, they shut him down anyway, and Mel is released to the surface in a ruined, apocalyptic world. It's not known what happens to her after that, but a little Easter egg at the end of Portal Stories Mel, when Aegis is finally shutting down, in the last 10 seconds there's a message that comes up saying Awakening Test Subject 1, which leads on to Portal 2. How do we know this? There is an announcer after the screen goes black saying, "You have been in suspension for 999, which is a line from the intro of Portal 2. Kind of interesting. I wonder what happened to Virgil. Well, speaking of what happened to Virgil, number 1 is Rainbow Core. Now, this is definitely a core that not many people know about. Don't get confused, all you people who think you know absolutely everything against Portal and Portal 2. You probably do. But this guy is another core from Portal Stories Mel, and I originally thought that the third target Aegis was targeting was Rainbow Core. But the reason he's number 1 is, well, 1, his eye is a bloomin' rainbow, and 2, he's an Easter egg. Let me show you.
Hello there, gorgeous. Might I say you're looking as beautiful as a rainbow.
So yeah, that's his only known appearance, which is absolutely amazing because I'm a big fan of Easter eggs, and seeing as he's an amazing core. He has limited backstory. He lives in a Radmin den, for God's sake. Radmin is a mystical character from the Portal franchise. He has multiple dens situated all around the Aperture Laboratories facility, and he paints drawings of companion cubes and weird cores. And the fact that he lives in a Radmin den is just amazing. And it's kind of interesting that Aegis didn't pick up Rainbow Core as a target, which means either Aegis didn't think Rainbow Core was a threat, which is kind of likely, or Rainbow Core has some sort of cloaking field on him, or he's some sort of hallucination and doesn't exist. Either way, he's my number 1. So thank you for watching, everyone. This was my top 5 Portal cores. If you did enjoy this video, video and want to see more top 10s, please suggest things to me and I will do them. So thanks a lot for watching everyone. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye guys.